Hello, my name is Claire McCowlin and I'm part of the team behind National Clean Air Day. Thank you for your interest in taking part in a no idling event near you. We're really excited that so many people want to get involved in creating cleaner air for everyone. No idling events are simple events where volunteers in the community approach drivers who have stopped their vehicles but have left their engines running unnecessarily, and we ask them to switch their engines off. This effective interaction can immediately start to reduce air pollution in the local area. We mustn't accept that breathing polluted air is a fact of life. It shouldn't be, and there's plenty we can do to take action. And these no idling events are a great place to start for you to make a difference in your local community. To give you a bit of background on why we set up the National Clean Air Campaign, it's worth understanding a little of the impacts of air pollution. Air pollution is associated with lots of risks to health, especially for already vulnerable people, such as babies and children, or adults with pre-existing cardiac or respiratory conditions. The causes of air pollution, such as vehicles, also frequently produce greenhouse gases that contribute to wider environmental issues. The good news is that we can take effective action on air pollution locally right now. We worked with King's College London and the Cross River Partnership to measure the impact of no idling days and found that peak air pollution concentrations were reduced by as much as 20 to 30% where the events were taking place. Idling a vehicle, leaving the engine running despite the vehicle being stopped, uses unnecessary fuel, which is a cost to the driver and a problem for the local air quality. However, in many incidences, idling is completely unnecessary. There are many myths around idling, but the key points to remember is that it is more efficient and less damaging to the car to switch the engine off. For more facts and myth busting behind idling, download the volunteers pack from cleanairday.org.uk/no idling. During a no idling event, you will work with other volunteers to approach drivers who are in their vehicles. You will approach the vehicles safely from the curb side of the vehicle and ask the driver to switch their engine off. Approach the vehicle in an open and friendly way and try to make eye contact with and smile at the driver. The volunteer pack gives you facts to talk to the driver about and recommended conversation approaches. You can also download flyers from cleanairday.org.uk/no idling, which can be handed out to the drivers after you've spoken to them. On the day of the event, remember to wear any high-vis jackets supplied by the organisers. Work with at least one other person as you approach vehicles. Make sure to reread the health and safety guidelines and keep a note of the vehicles you interact with and how they respond. There is a paper form in the volunteer pack for recording this information, or you can use the online form, which you can find a link to at cleanairday.org.uk/no idling. Most importantly, stay safe and have fun. After previous clean air events, our friendly volunteers have had some great tips for future events. Important ones to know include knowing your facts, so read the volunteer pack before going out. Start earlier in the day. There seem to be more drivers idling earlier in the morning. Be really positive and friendly, but be ready to back up what you're asking with facts. Focus on the areas in your local community where drivers are known to idle. Wear your high-vis jackets and dress appropriately. As you're going to be on your feet for 2 hours, I suggest comfortable shoes. Spread the word about the excellent work you guys are doing on social media. Include photos to bring the event to life, but make sure you have completed photo permission forms for everyone whose photos you use. Template photo and video permission forms are included in the No Idling Toolkit. When talking about the event, make use of relevant local hashtags. Also use the hashtags No Idling, National Clean Air Day, or Air Quality in your messaging to help reach the messaging further and to help us to pick up on it and share it wider as well. Finally, we want to wish you the best of luck with your No Idling event and hope you have a great time. Thank you for helping to create cleaner air for everyone.